thought we were going to see an extension of their first fight, meaning rounds 6 through 10, if you will. However, it was not the case. The first fight, a little slow in rounds 1, 2, and 3. Boy, did it heat up in 4 and 5. It's almost like they rewound the tape. They felt each other out in the first 3 rounds. Tyron Woodley really got going in the 5th round. We're all kind of on bended knee here, waiting to hear for the result. It's possible. Gilbert told me this in the green room. It's possible by his math that it's a draw, and I happen to think I might agree with them.
Well, you both would be wrong because the announcement's just been made. And Tyron Woodley has been announced as the winner. And I thought when I was watching it, if one guy is aggressive in the 5th round and he nearly knocked Wonderboy out, that would be the decision. And Gilbert, ultimately, I think that's what it was.
I agree. At the end of the day, he won the fight no matter what the scorecards were because he almost finished them. But I had it 3-1, 2-2 going into that 5th round right there, and Woodley needed to push forward. I was very disappointed that he didn't do this out the gate. Why didn't you push forward out the gate? You can hit him. If you hit him, you can put him down. And he did. He felt the little, he was desperate towards the 5th round, knew he had to make something happen. And he pushed forward, and he landed the big right hand with less than a minute to go and almost finished Wonderboy Thompson. A great finish for the champ.
I can tell you the scores, guys, from the 3 judges, 48-47, 47-47, 48-47 for Woodley. So when you look at it, and Tyron Woodley throughout this entire camp was complaining about this, complaining about that. For the UFC, I think having Wonderboy win would be better from a marketing standpoint. Is this a good result for the UFC?
Hey, listen, it could be. You know, there was a real poor me fighter in boxing by the name of Bernard Hopkins. And over time, Bernard drew. He drew by his complaining. His complaining drew headlines. And to our champion Woodley's credit, Coach just mentioned him on SportsCenter.
Well, that's very true.
And I have to agree. I think Woodley is doing a great job of promoting himself. He's had a couple appearances in sports, and he's very well spoken. Yeah, he's not your normal trash talker, but he shows his intelligence and a high IQ in the fight game, and I love the way he talks, to be honest.
Coach, can I criticize Woodley really fast? Listen,
please.
He had this major feeling out process where he was warming up. He kept being able to touch Wonderboy right in the chest, and he was hitting his chest. Wonderboy's chest was even getting discolored. He wasn't finding his head. He wasn't finding his legs because of the movement. But isn't it better to keep hitting the chest than to hit nothing at all? It was so close, and you even said it yourself when you read those scorecards. One of the judges had it like Gilbert did, 47-47. We were this close to another draw.
All right, we got about 45 seconds here. So we've seen it twice. Do you think because it was so close again, although not as entertaining, that we're going to see this a 3rd time?
No, I think it's time to move on. Woodley did. He dodged the bullet here, and he stepped up in the 5th round, and it wasn't a draw. It was a finish, and he is the champion. I could see if it went the other way, maybe give the champ another chance, but I think it's time for Woodley to move on and Wonderboy to move on as well.
What's the future for Wonderboy?
I think we just need a little bit more parity. There's a lot of guys in that division right now, including the former champion Robbie Lawler. Let's bring in some new blood.
Well, I tell you what, George St. Pierre is coming back. We know that. He's going to fight at 185 at first. He may come back at 170. It'll be interesting to see what is going on moving forward in the welterweight division. But tonight, I think a little disappointing for all of us, right? All right. Gilbert Melendez, Chael Sonnen, UFC 209 in the books. Tyron Woodley is still your welterweight champ. Fresh Hour Sports Center, Max and the Coach, top of the